How are y'all doing this morning? I'm crying. I would like to know if I could meet God face to face and just ask him one question. I would probably ask him, why do I cry so much? That's what I'd probably ask God. Why do I cry so easily, and why do I cry so much? Y'all, I've been laying down, about to get out of bed, and I picked up my phone. Phones are dangerous. Do you know that phones are dangerous? I picked up my phone, and I guess God wanted me to cry this morning. I picked up my phone, and this thing popped up on my phone. Oh, I know how it happened. I was watching Martell and Melanie Holt on the Oprah Winfrey network, and it had a preview of this video, the show. And I was trying to leave a comment on the video, and then after that video ended, because it was so short, after that video ended, then this other video popped up. You know how another video pops up afterwards? And it was about Oprah, Family Secret. And I wasn't going to watch it, but then, I don't know, I just ended up watching it. And this happened. This happened. This happened. I'm over here. Y'all, I feel the heartbeat of people. I feel the pain of people. I feel the laughter. I feel the joy. I feel the emotions of people. And I'm late. I'm always late with news, and because I don't like keep up with everything that happened in the news and social media and all of this. And I'm just not, y'all, let me tell y'all something. When Rodney King, I never knew who Rodney King was. When Rodney King got beat, I never knew who Rodney King was. When Rodney King got his money, I can't remember when I found out about Rodney King. It was years later. And I heard say something about Rodney King, and I was like, oh, well. And they was like, you know who Rodney King is? And I was like, no, I never heard of Rodney King. And they was like, the man that got beat by the police. And I was like, child, I didn't know who Rodney King was till, I don't know, it was after he got his money or something else had happened to him again. I didn't know. So, y'all, I just found out this morning on March, I think today is the 16th or 17th, 2001, that Oprah Winfrey have a half sister. And me personally, because I grew up in the house with my sisters and brothers, and all of us do not have the same daddy. I never look at my sisters as being half sisters or half brothers. Uh, we grew up in the same house. We had the same mama. And I look at us as being sisters, period. Sisters and brothers. I never called my sisters and brothers half. I don't believe in, me personally, now I know other people do, I don't believe in my eye itching, yeah. I don't believe in half. I think when you say half sister or brother, it makes the person feel different. I have sisters and brothers who, I'm the oldest of 6 children that I loved like they were my own kids. I practically raised them. And I'm just finding out this morning that Oprah have a half sister. I watched the whole documentary. That was on another channel, not on her network. It just popped up in my feed. And it's so many things in that story that speaks to me. Something that I'm realizing right now as we speak. How people from a certain generation, they just kept secrets. And they don't even realize how their secrets hurt and impact and affect other people. Oprah have a half sister. Her mother. Oprah had 2 other siblings that she knew of that both passed away. And as far as she knew, now she was the only child. And Oprah's mother had put a child up for adoption when it was born. And she kept it a secret for 40 something years. And Oprah didn't know that she had another sister. And I just want to tell you guys, that if you have secrets, doesn't matter if the secret is as big as that or not, but if you have secrets that you are keeping from people, I want to encourage you today to release those secrets, because they can destroy you. They can hinder you. They can smother you. And if you have been keeping a secret, if you have a secret that you have kept for other people and it's killing you and it's smothering you and it's sucking the life out of you. Find a way to release it. I grew up with my life being a product of secrets. And maybe Oprah's mother couldn't embrace her daughter who she had given up for adoption because of that secret and because of that shame and because of that embarrassment and because of that judgment. But ultimately, it caused the heartache and the pain and the hurt to that little girl that didn't ask to be brought into the world. And I think like Oprah's sister may have represented hurt and pain to her mother. I feel like I represent hurt and pain and shame to my mother. I feel like the reason why she can't look me face to face and eye to eye and talk about and acknowledge things that happened to me as a child is because the truth represents hurt and pain, and it represents shame for her. You know, all the things that I know and all the things that I remember and all the things that I experienced as a child represents, I guess, a part of her life that she probably wish never happened. Older people, you know, it's so many secrets. It's so many secrets. It's so many secrets that have went to the grave with people. And if they just would have let those secrets, let those cats out of the bag, they could have helped so many people heal. They could have stopped so much hurt and pain. If you have a secret, I just want you to know that your secret could hold the key to peace and happiness and life and longevity for somebody else. And it could release you. It could You got so much bottled up in you that you can't even love and laugh and live life to its fullest because you're holding on to secrets. I just, I just, I just want you guys to don't take secrets to the grave. You're not protecting. It's no, listen, what happened, happened. You cannot change the past. But by letting go of that secret, you can make the future better. You can make the future brighter. You could give somebody hope. You could release yourself to love. I remember I'm going to find a place to sit this camera in a minute. I remember, I think it was 2007 when I walked away from my family. I felt like I was dying. I felt like the secrets was killing me. And I went to social media, I went to Facebook, and I started writing poems. And then I just started sharing my story of being sexually assaulted as a child. And it it released so much. It was like a soda that had been shook up, and the top was taken off. It was like it had released so much pressure off of my life just to say, I was sexually assaulted as a child, and I was sexually assaulted by a family member, and I was sexually assaulted by my mother's lover. And when I came to social media and I talked about those things and I made videos on those things, it started my healing. It started years of the pain and suffering that I was holding. I was keeping the secret of what happened to me because I didn't want to hurt my mother. But I was dying by keeping it because it would hurt me. I would relive what had happened to me over and over and over again in my head. I had no answers to certain things, and I still don't have answers to certain things, and I probably will never have answers to certain things because my mother and other people are willing to go to the grave. Without talking about things and releasing me from my hurt and pain. And watching Oprah's story with her sister, or her sister's story this morning. And how miraculous our God is. You know, Oprah Winfrey's sister, was put up for adoption by her mother, by Oprah's mother. And she went from foster home to foster home. And she grew up with a sense of, like most adopted people, with not belonging to anything. And the person that Oprah's sister became, I see a beautiful woman. I see a meek and humble woman. And she did not know who her mother was. And she had 2 children that she had to feel a part of something. But yet, this is what people don't realize. No matter how much you have, sometimes the things you don't have still leave a big hole, a big empty hole. And you try to fill that hole with everything that you love, but you still have an empty hole. And sometimes, people feel sorry for, people will feel sorry for Oprah's sister, who was adopted, and now she's finding out who her real mother was, and finding out that she is the sister of Oprah Winfrey. And so many people will feel sorry for her. But the person I feel sorry for the most, the person who don't realize that keeping a secret, how much it has impacted their life and their health. I feel sorry for Oprah's mother the most. I feel sorry for the people of the day and of old that kept secrets. I feel sorry for my grandmother, who went to her grave with secrets. I feel sorry for my mother, who's willing to go to her grave with secrets. I feel sorry for people who don't love themselves enough to realize that they're human and they made mistakes in life. That's why y'all thumbs up the video. That's why I am so open about things in my life, because letting that stuff go and letting that stuff out has the power to help you, has the power to heal you. has the power to give you a new leash on life. If you feel like holding on, that's a lot to ask of people. That's a lot to ask of people. I'm going to say it again. That's a lot to ask of people, to hold in the burden of your secret, to have their life impacted by your actions, and to not let it out. And you know, something that really is mind-boggling to me is when people are confronted with the truth. And instead of acknowledging the truth, they profess that the person that's telling the truth is lying. Like they are going to take that lie to their grave. And they would say somebody else is lying in order to cover up their secret. I love the way that Oprah and her network revealed that she has a sister that was put up for adoption. And to Oprah's mother, I want to let you know that we love you. You are loved. God forgives you for putting your daughter up for adoption. Your daughter forgives you for putting her up for an adoption. You are forgiven of that. There is no shame or embarrassment that could come from that. Only truth and healing and peace and blessings could come from that. I think, I'm not sure, because I'm always late on everything, y'all. I'm not sure if Oprah's mother passed away or not. I'm not sure about that. But I'm glad that before she did pass away, that her secret, that she put a daughter up for adoption, I am glad that that got out to release her. Don't go to the grave, y'all, with secrets that could release you and release somebody else. As I was coming live, I said, Siri, what's the weather forecast for today? And she said, partly cloudy. And then I looked at the thing and it said it was going to rain at 11. And I looked at my phone and I'm like, it's 11. It's not raining. And as soon as I went live, it started raining. And just like the clouds get so heavy and they holding back the pockets of moisture, and they get so heavy till they burst open and they have to release what they're holding in, and they start raining. When we hold in secrets, we're holding in all of this stuff that is poison to our body, poison to our system. To hold that stuff in can cause us to be sick, to cause us to be ill, can cause us to be depressed, which all impacts our life in a negative way. You feel like you about to burst open by holding those secrets, but you keep holding them. You keep holding them. You keep holding them. Some of y'all become so good at holding secrets that you go to your grave with sealed and zipped lips. And the life that you lived was not a life to its fullest, because them secrets restricted you from living, from loving, from breathing freely. I refuse to live like that. I refuse to live like that. I came to YouTube years ago, letting the cat out the bag, talking about my hurt and pain, talking about what it felt like to be a child that was assaulted. And I kept that secret for years. And then after people knew the truth, they still kept it a secret, didn't do anything about it, didn't get me help. And my life, my hurts, my pains, and my struggles is a product of keeping a secret. It's nothing good that comes from that. So I just want to encourage you guys today, if you are keeping a secret about something, release it. You could help somebody today. You could help somebody today. It's just not about you, your life. You could help somebody today. You could help heal somebody today. You could help deliver somebody today. You could help impact and change somebody's life for the better today by just telling the truth and shaming the devil. And let the chips fall where they may. Just let the chips fall where they may. Like I say, my grandmother went to the grave with secrets. But God have a way of revealing things, just like Oprah Winfrey's sister said, that God was going to show her who her mother was. And he did. He showed her who her mother was. And I'm glad she knows who her mother was. I'm glad she got to meet her mother. I'm glad she was an intricate part of helping to release her mother's secret, so that healing could come for their family. Life teaches us a lesson, and I just want you guys to wake up and be present for life. Life teaches you a lesson, and it's all about whether or not you're willing to learn from life. Learn from life. Be present in life. Ask people for forgiveness. Don't continue to lie about stuff when you know the truth and the person knows the truth. Just let the cat out the bag. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. Don't let the thought of what people are going to think about you confine you to continue to lie. The truth will set you free. And to whom God has set free, he is truly free indeed. I had to pick up the camera. I had to come to you with those words of encouragement and food for thought. I never know who I'm talking to, who I'm going to impact, who is going to be touched, blessed, or feel a certain kind of way about the things that I say. But I have to be true to what's in my heart to do. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I am going to come back live in a little bit. I'm going to go ride to the 99-cent store and the Dollar Tree because I need to get a paintbrush and a paint roller so I could do this design on my doors again. And all of this stuff has to come on the floor in order for me to do that and get some stuff done today. So as you heard, it was raining. Thank y'all for thumbsing up the video. As you heard, it was raining, but it is supposed to be sunny later. I'm going to see what I could do today. And y'all continue to be blessed. I love y'all. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on what I just talked about. And I'll be talking to y'all in the comments. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, please subscribe to this channel. Turn on a notification bell. Hit always after you turn on a notification bell. And be sure to come back for another video. Vanessa's van life journey. I'm living in a van. I know. It don't look like a van, but it is. Bye. Thanks for watching.